Hey Virgo, and welcome to your January 2022 reading. Happy New Year. Your girl was feeling under the weather, okay? The Rona got me during the holidays, so I wasn't able to post right on the 1st, but never you fear, Virgo baby, okay? All is right and well in divine timing, okay? So these are your messages. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you always know when I post for you. Also hit the notification bell so you'll know when you get your reading up, okay, Virgos? And you can look forward to, in February, I will also be incorporating mid-monthly readings. So stay tuned for that. And, you know, there's just more deliciousness to come throughout the year, okay? So if you're new, welcome. I appreciate you. To all my OGs, my ride or dies, what up? We back. We gonna do it again. Better than ever, Virgos. I love me some Virgos, okay? I have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Virgos in my life. I can't believe I'm shuffling right now. I did not even hit the bell. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box below, honey. If you would like to send in a love donation, we always welcome and receive them here. Thank you for supporting this channel and keeping it going and growing and glowing and flowing, ashe. And if you would like to come follow me on Instagram, come check out my social media, okay? It's in the description box below. We go live, we catch a word. I also post daily card pulls so we can calibrate our days for, you know, high vibrational energy, to catch a quick message from source and go out in our days, okay? Armed, suited, and booted in the word, okay? And so, without further ado, my loves, you've waited long enough. Let's ring this bell, clear this energy, and catch your word. And receive that, Virgos. I was telling Leo, it'll always be a mix of something. It'll either be they'll give me a vision of something, like, you know, some clairvoyance, or I'll get some clairaudience and I'll hear something. What I heard from you, for you, is moving, on the move. So some of y'all are going to be moving early this year, Virgo, or at some point this year. Maybe you are in the middle of a move, or you just moved into a new place, but also like on the move. Like, I feel like you are entering a season of go, 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 go. And I feel like you just closed out a season in a cycle of go, 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 go. And you're like, well, where the fuck is the vacation at? Well, Virgo, it will come in divine right time, but Source got special things planned for you. Source has special new pathways opening up for you, and movement is like on the rise. Like, the name of the game is movement, okay, Virgo? And I want y'all to also incorporate like rest into that, right? Because we don't want to be on the old paradigm shift of like, the old paradigm of, because we shifted up out of that, but the old paradigm of, if you're not killing yourself 24/7, you don't really care about your goals. Or if you're not killing yourself and running on E and living off of fucking sheer willpower and strength, then you're a sucker. I think there's balance for everything, right? Your rest is part of that go-getter energy, right? You gotta, it's not like in the history of NASCAR, baby, nobody fucking hit the gas on an empty tank and expect it to go anywhere, right? And even there, when they got the full, everything is suited and booted, baby, we got, I mean, all the bells and whistles, nobody's gonna catch this fucking car. They still have to stop in between those pit stops to readjust, to get off the balding tires and re-up their you know, their equipment so that they can keep running, so that their vehicle is operating at its optimal peak, at its optimal best, and they're not afraid of stopping. It's actually a part of the race. You're supposed to stop and soup your shit back up and then get back out there, right? So take that lesson into the beginning of your year, right? I know you're off to the races, I know all those things, but you got to know when to stop, when to rest, when to just pause so that you can recalibrate and put, you know, readjust, switch out some of the old equipment for the new, and keep it pushing. But I don't see nothing slowing down for you no time soon, Virgo. So hold on to your fucking seats, okay? It's all good. But y'all, it's like I just feel the movement, darling. And with y'all type A asses, you will get it done. It will all work out for you. So let's catch this first word. It says Azure. I love when this card comes out. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Didn't I say some of y'all, it's like it might happen in the first half of this year. Like it's going to happen sooner than you think. I don't know, Virgo. It says have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? That you're just like allowing the movement to take you, like going with the flow of life and not forcing something to happen. Just trusting that it will happen, that this movement is carrying you at the right speed to where you're going, Virgo. Like you're on the move. And while you might be able to see some other people who have the ability, or it's in their divine timed plan to have a time and period of rest of like, oh, everything just kind of came to a halt and they needed this time to like regroup. That's not the timeline you're on right now. Like your shit is like, you won't have to force it to happen. The universe is most definitely like hit the fucking NOS button and you're like she's about to take your eyebrows off. Okay, Virgo? But it's taking you to where you want to go, to your desired outcome. All right, let's go. It's taking you to where you're supposed to be headed. What's this? Ooh, Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Ooh, Virgo. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Yes, Virgo. A lot of this January energy and all of this fast moving energy is going to be about as well, like a lot of communication coming in, a lot of messages coming in, a lot of people wanting to work and collaborate with you, or getting accepted into programs, and or having to deliver, getting entrusted in your job, in your career field. Okay, lighting. I'm sorry, I just gotta always give honor to the Most High when you're just doing the lighting for me, darling. Yes. But like when you're being charged with like, this is like the biggest account of the year, and we're throwing the past to you, Virgo. Don't be afraid when that amount of responsibility is being passed to you, or when your schedule is thick as hell, when you're like, when do I get a chance to blink? This communication, being able to communicate, you might be the one that has to take the lead and give the speech, give the lecture, hold it down and be the master of ceremonies presiding over whatever this specific thing is. Communication is going to be key, especially when things are moving fast, because sometimes when things are moving fast, we forget to communicate clearly. We're moving so fast that we forget to double check our boundaries and things of that nature. So like being assertive, like ain't nobody gotta tell a Virgo to be assertive, baby. Virgos have absolutely no qualms with telling you, this is where my line is, this is where my boundary is, and if you have an issue with that, that is 1000% a you thing and a 0% me thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So tap in and harness that energy, and don't lose it or lose sight of it in the fucking shuffle, But this is also like tapped into your life purpose. So again, about this movement, you might be changing career fields, Virgo, or like your career field is taking you somewhere you didn't even think it was gonna go, but it's where you were always supposed to be, right? Like this area, this project, this whatever is coming to you, this big sweeping energy, it needs your I amness. It needs your ability to assert and be clear, and to be able to make those fast, quick adjustments, like the way it happens at the pit stop, right? You know what I'm saying? It needs your attention to detail, right? Like the people who are the pit crew, they are essential. Drivers, teams, really, like, you got to have a certain level of skill to be chosen. You know, like the top drivers have like the best pit crew, because you got to know, you can rely on that person to work effectively under pressure, to work efficiently under within the tiniest window of time. And this is where you're gonna excel if you really like get centered and tap into it this month, Virgo, because your stuff is coming. Okay, your stuff is coming. The things you asked for, the things that you wanted, they're coming. Ooh, we have Mystique. I love it. Look at, see all this fast ass moving energy. It says keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Ooh, expect miraculous solutions to appear, Virgo. If you could just tell me who gonna check you, boo, I would love to know, because I don't think so. I would like to rebut. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think so. In this fast moving energy, hold on to yourself. And can we just say shout out to the black unicorn? Like, yes, Mystique, we receive it. Do you see the horn on its head? Is it giving what it's supposed to have gave? Let me do the YouTube thing. I don't know. Can you see that? Yes. Getting into that big, vast, cosmic ass energy, right? That expansive energy. That creating energy, that womb energy, right? That cocoon energy where like, ooh, something's shifting. There's a change in the winds. Ooh, this movement, this expansion is happening so fast. I can't even, like, whew. You gonna blink and be like, oh shit. You have Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. See what I'm saying about that? That ability to, like, how do I want to say? That ability to dot your I's and cross your T's and always be on your P's and Q's. That doesn't only have to, that skill set does not only apply to things of the 3D realm, right? Like, you can be that attention to detail oriented about the ways in which the universe communicates to you in the more, I don't want to say unconventional, but, you know, like the more miraculous, supernatural ways, like communicating through your dreams, an idea, divine inspiration you get, right? Or, what is the thing I'm trying to say? Through that, like, inner feeling, that inner navigational system that's like, ooh, my intuition is telling me, like, that is a detail, right? Like, that is a real source of information given to you for you to integrate and to make a decision from that space. You know, like, you need to, that piece of paperwork got to come into play as well. Okay. So trust that, really lean in and trusting your ability to hear source, to receive the messages from the universe. Okay. Isaiah, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. Ooh, and there's a pregnant lady here. So let me just tell y'all something. Some of you Virgos, either you are newly parents or you about to be somebody's parent. You about to, congratulations. If you've been trying or you want to start building your family, congratulations. If you want to expand your family, congratulations. Many blessings. Okay. It says, I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So you see that while you're whipping around and everything is turning into a blur, and the only time you pause is for the 5 seconds you need the people to boom, 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 so you could take off again. You are protected. You will cross the finish line blessed, protected, and highly favored, Virgo, okay? All is well and right in your world, and you are safe, okay? And you have a divine assistance here guiding and protecting you as you bring in this new life, or you're birthing a new chapter of your life, or you're birthing a new project, a new career. You know, you might even be an artist, Virgo, right? And maybe you have a new show you're putting on, or a new film you're putting out, or, you know, because this is the arts, right? Maybe it's, you know, a song. I don't know what it is for you, Virgo, but there is beautiful creation happening, and there is divine protection over this birth, whether it's a birth of an actual child, or a birth of a new chapter, or a birth of a project. You know what I'm saying? It's here for you, and you are protected. And right underneath at the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So I'm telling you, your gift, your I amness, your creations, right, are not just going to benefit you, they're going to benefit others. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be healing. Your art might heal somebody. Your novel you write might really like help somebody. Maybe your art is being a writer, but you do like, you know, you work in the medical field, or you are, you know, you may actually be a healer like that, a doctor, a nurse, you know, our frontliners, you know, and many blessings to all of you. May you always be well. And that's another thing, that you are blessed and protected as you go out there to help bring healing to others. Source is going to watch out and protect over you and yours, okay? So there's a word in here for somebody. We have the 5 of Cups as the first tarot card to pop out. I think when we're moving really fast, we begin to miss times when we had moments of pause, or we feel like we're moving so fast we're not getting to do the thing we wanted to do, or we thought we were supposed to be doing. This is just feeling like a little bit regretful, or like looking back and looking over, because you guys are so attention to detail oriented. I don't know why I keep saying it that way, but that's just how it keeps coming out. That like, if you feel like you've missed a mark, Virgo, you take it very personally, you take it very hard, and you're hard on yourself for it. Like for you, it's kind of like there's no fucking excuses. You got to ease up off yourself, because there are 2 cups upright that these source smacked those cups down for a reason, because for this leg of the journey, for this time, these are the tires you're getting rid of, you know, the nuts and bolts that fly out and are not needed for this leg of the race, of the journey, of the process. These 2 upright cups is where the emotional fulfillment is, right? And so with these changes, I think that's why they're also letting you know, like, you're blessed and protected during these changes and these transitions, because sometimes the closing of a chapter, there's a period of mourning that goes with it, right? Or when it's time to move up to another level and everything and everyone doesn't come with you, there's a little bit of grieving, or a little like a sense of emotional loss, because that's what 5 of Cups is too. It's like an emotional loss. Honor that, but don't stay there, right? Because you see all of that energy, the ripple effects of the thoughts, of the feelings that is powering those thoughts, that's sending out the call and the frequency and the vibration. You will attract back to you that 3 of Cups you know, in that Three of Swords sort of energy where it's like, oh man, I'm like sad and like these things and la la la, like, or crying over spilt milk. Like, shit, I miss. You could catch the win and still watch the highlight reels and the watch the tape over of your performance and go, oh my God. But the critics could be like, this was the most riveting, most powerful thing we've seen. This is brilliant. And you, Virgo, will still be like, and that's a mark of like a master or someone who really cares. But if you take it too far, you will hinder and mess up the, not mess up, but like, you know what I'm saying? You will interrupt the natural flow of progressing to the next thing, because you're going to drag with it that feeling of, I remember last time I came up short in that area. So while everybody's celebrating you, you're fixating on an area that you feel like you knocked these cups over, or you didn't get it right, or why can't all 5 of the cups be upright? What did I miss? What did I mess up? Instead of knowing that source was like, you didn't need that. You might not have needed that relationship that you thought was bringing you emotional fulfillment, but it really wasn't. You might not need that work environment that you thought like, I just needed to get there and I was this close to getting a promotion and now I don't work there anymore, when it's like, but I'm about to give you your whole own company, or I'm going to get you to a company that's going to immediately place you into that position. Like they see your value, they want it for you, you know, like you're going to take it so much further beyond what you did at that last place, or you know, that old, you know, the place you wanted to move and it didn't work out. There's something else here for you that's 10 times better. Okay. And sometimes it's also like we look back at our past or past decisions or past hurts and aches, and we revisit it, but we're not going there to collect anything to move forward. We just kind of like, it's kind of like becomes the layer of the lotus eaters. Like you stay in the holding pattern of that feeling, and then that's the vibration we're sending out. And so then we find that feeling again in another place, in another person, in another area, when it's like, it's for us to clear it out, to honor and respect the feeling of it, but to also lovingly release it and let it go and not get attached to it. Okay. Ooh, there's a whole ass word up in there. Ooh, Leo's got this card too in a different, I use a different tarot deck, but here we go. I'm telling y'all, there's a move or movement happening, because you see in this Two of Wands, he's holding the whole world in his hand. Like y'all have like these big plans, or you might be expecting to travel, or you might be trying to move abroad, or something of that nature, Virgo, that is like expanding your horizons or going out into the world. And you see it again, this emitting of the frequency. The Two of Wands is about making a decision, and these are actions, right? Wands are actions. This is fiery. This is passion. This is also talking about like, you know, collaborating, you know, linking up with the right creative partner, or the right business partner, like somebody that you are going to co-create something with, but you're ready to set out, like you've made the decision, like, no, this is what I'm going to do. I know the path I'm on, and I'm going to stick the landing on it. And I'm looking out at the vast horizon, and I know that everywhere I go, there I am. Like everywhere I go, source will be there. I hold the world in the palm of my hand, and it's what I say, and it's where I choose to go. And now I've made the choice, so now I'm going to act on it. Okay? So, and you see how these two are like not facing each other? It's like once you turn around to that Two of Cups energy, it gives you that Two of Wands energy of move forward. Do you get what I'm saying? Like strike out. There is emotional fulfillment in the decision, right? So trust the decision you're making, and don't second guess yourself. Ooh, we got the Page of Swords. News is coming in, Virgo. Okay, so stay diligent on top of your emails, on top, because that's also like the Google card. You know, a headhunter might be contacting you, trying to get you for a job opportunity. Your work might be displayed or now being seen with the arts, right? And the communication. And you see communication was coming in heavy in different cards, because There's something on the winds, the movement. There is a messages coming in. Somebody wants to contact you. Okay. And this might be also you looking in on people, or like scouting out and staying vigilant about opportunities, or knowing who you need to reach out to, and deciding to make the move to reach out to someone to say, hey, yo, I've been thinking about doing this, and would you like to build on that with me? Like it's very much giving that, okay? And I love it. Look at this, the World, baby. That's about cycle wrap-ups and completions. And so again, and you see how like it circles all that cyclic energy of like something is closing, but if it's closing, that means something else is beginning. It's just trying to assure you that even at the end, if it does feel a little bit sad, it's okay, because what the new beginning is presenting is going to refill those cups. You got to know it'll take you to your 10 of cups, right? You are halfway there. You are halfway through the process. So don't get sad like wherever you are in the process is the result, is your end destination. It's not. You got to keep going, okay? So there's a cycle wrap up and completion, the 4 directions, the different spirit guides and angels and animal spirits are helping you. Like this is divine assistance coming to you from the 4 corners, right? And helping you as this cycle is closing out, and also holding your hand as you cross the threshold into the new beginning. This is also reward and recognition. So some of you may be completing something, right? Like maybe you just completed a program, or you've completed a huge project at work, or you just completed a big, finally finishing that novel or that painting or that, that film or your scenes for that thing or whatever it is, right? That you brought it to completion. You see how like when actors finish a movie that they be like crying, they give them the mic when it's their time to rap. You ever seen those like behind the scenes and they're like, I just want to thank everybody here. This was like such a beautiful experience. It's because those are like tears of like sadness, but also joy. Like, oh, I'm just so grateful. I'm sad this wonderful thing came to an end. But then they go and they find the next project. They find the next thing, because it doesn't stop. This is always going. There's always more. There's always abundance. There's another happy cycle to complete, to go in process of, okay? So like this is, I can't wait to see what y'all do, Virgo. Invite me. You got the 2 of Swords. This is about being of 2 minds about something, closing your eyes on something like, wait, I'm not ready to make the decision yet. And it also talks about the need to make a decision. So this is opposite to what's going on, right? Like, don't be of 2 minds about your vision. And when those feelings sneak in, get into balance and know, like, recommit to the decision. That's what you need. That's the word. Recommit to the decision, because look what flipped out over too. The Lovers. And for me, this is the energy of this year. It's the 6 energy, right? 222. We're in 2022. And these things are being divinely orchestrated. These divine link ups, right? I like to call them the grand link ups, because these things are orchestrated by the divine. So again, if the headhunter comes, finds you, if a benefactor wants to come in and support your art, your creations, right? Like I want to invest in you because I see your vision, and I would like to provide assistance to help bring it to fruition and completion. You know what I'm saying? This is also about making a decision or needing to make a decision again. So again, these things about like make these decisions, and don't make it from the space of the 5 of cups, from the tumbled over cups. Make it from the fullness of the 2 upright cups, okay? And it's also like, happy marriages, divine unions, like, yes. I'm going to pull. Every time I try to pull one more, I'm going to leave it alone. All right, Spirit. Here's another 2. Yo, again, 2, 2, 2, right? Bringing that 6 energy again. this is about balance, right? So maybe you're balancing earthly things, like you need to balance your schedule, right? You need to figure out, what do I need to do less of so that I can get more of this other thing? Or what do I need to do more of so that I can reap the benefits of bringing into alignment, because I'm doing too much of something else that's not really benefiting me. You know what I'm saying? Because this is always about like, and Pentacles are like coins. You might be budgeting right now. You might be like trying to get your finances in order, or maybe you're weighing two different offers of Pentacles from different places that want to recruit you or hire you or work with you or invest with you. And like, who are you gonna go with? This is giving me like Shark Tank energy. So I don't know, maybe some of y'all about to be on Shark Tank or something. Like, let me know. But it's like very much so about weighing decisions. So again, this energy of like making a decision, and you got so many cards affirming movement and protection through the movement, right? Through the shifting and the changes. So don't be afraid to make a choice. There's no wrong choice to be made. Whatever choice you make, assistance will come in to support your decision. Ooh, that's what it is. That's what this Lover's card is assuring you that once you decide, once you get into balance, right? Balance in that masculine, feminine energy. When do I go within and use that intuition? When do I charge ahead and take action, right? Knowing that whenever you make the decision, divine assistance is coming to support your decision, okay? And what's this other? Ooh. Four of Swords, which talks about rest, rejuvenation, retreat, meditation. This is a heavy meditation card. And you see that it's a 4 card. This is about foundation. Your foundation, what you build, all this movement will be at its most successful if you're also honoring your rest, honoring your you time to continue to cultivate that relationship with self, so that you can hear those messages from source clearly, and you can trust your inner navigational system the same way you trust your mental faculties and your ability to make, you know, that type A decision making and result producing. You gotta integrate that other thing some more, right? And bring that into some more balance. But this is delicious, honey. Yes. My ears, it's like they just won't stop popping. Hang on, I just gotta take a sip of coffee. I'll be letting that thing get cold. And I'm going to pull from the archetypes, the wild unknown archetypes deck. I love this deck. And it was looking dead in my face for y'all. I think you're the first sign I'm using them for this month. I'm like, oh, you got a word for Virgo? Okay. And we'll see how many want to come out. Because y'all, I think I'm going to just pull one. We already at 33 minutes. And that's why I knew I was going to use these. Because something told me, like, you're only going to have time for one. And, of course, 2 pop out. So I'm going to also read the bottom card. We got this in my live on Instagram. And we got this, too. There's a word in there for you. You might want to go watch it. It was called The End is the Beginning. And we got the ring. You saw how I pointed out those circles and everything, and that was a major theme in that reading as well. There's a portal opening up for you, Virgo, okay? And the way you get to go through is by honoring the process and the cycle and being okay with the endings, like being okay with the goodbyes, with the see you later. Maybe you could meet me down the road when you get there, but I got to go through this portal, right? Like, once you honor the completion of the cycle, instead of it just like beginning the next cycle, it actually opens the passageway, Virgo, to take you, like, remember when I said it's going to take you somewhere you don't really expect? Well, let's get it. I already flowed off that one, so I'm not going to read the one of the rings, but just honor life cycles, honor cycles of relationships, of whether that's business relationships, interpersonal relationships, you know, sibling relationships, familial, you know, whatever it is. Honor the cycles and the changes that come with, you know, every relation. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes. And so when everything changes, baby, honor the change, honor the endings, honor the transformations. Y'all got the crone. So again, like that world energy of like coming to the end, the completion, and then of course you get the dead end card. So like there's words up in here, and they have like little like notes on the margins and stuff, so I'm gonna get into this word. The crone has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty, day-to-day musings. She moves away from such relationships and seeks a deeper path, even if this means a more solitary life. You see what I'm saying, Virgo? Ooh. Like some of it is about you just going on your own. Like in that Five of Cups, he's by himself, right? Like they're by themselves, just looking and processing their feelings, processing and going over things they experienced alone, you know? The crone is the master of letting go. Oh my God, y'all got to be kidding me, source. The crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. Ooh, that's that Five of Cups. They want to talk to you. She rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, the moon. Okay? It says the crone, the witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden mother crone. In her long life, see again about those cycles and honoring each period that you're in. In her long life, she witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. Because she goes into the threes, baby. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life and giving life. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's no wrong decision. You're going to be supported no matter what you decide. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Are you catching this word? Scoot the hell in if you're not. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. The what is it? How do you say it? Macabre. Damn, I know how to say it, but it's just, my mouth is jammed up right now. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. When in light, magic, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, wise. That moon energy, baby. When dark, vindictive, bitter, isolated, ostracized. Go deeper. Mavati, Hecate, oh, how do you say it? Hecate or Hecate? Y'all know what I'm saying. And Baba Yaga, Lilith. So research those energies, okay? And the dead end, I won't read because we are so far into this, but the dead end talks about that the dead end, the name is a little misleading because the end is very much alive. It's very much, it is the absolute indication that there is a beginning happening, right? That something is closing in order for something else to begin. But unless we allow it to die away and we won't experience that beginning. We won't be able to tap into that chapter or fully immerse ourselves into the next leg of the process of the journey, because we are staying in a holding pattern with an ending. You're reading over and over and over again the last page of the last chapter, when the universe is like, this is as far as this goes. No more. That's what it says in the book. No more, child. This is the last page of this chapter, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is time for this new chapter, and you'll never be able to read what's on the next page if you are only just rereading and rereading and rereading that last page, because you're unwilling to let go of the story, to let go of the old cycle. You have to release it. The maiden, mother, and crone. You can't stay in the first two energies. You have to incorporate. The crone is necessary. The endings are necessary. They are part of the whole. They are part of the story. They are just as important and as crucial as the beginning and the middle. Okay, so with that, ooh, Virgo, I loved it. I loved it. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count. You matter. You are important. You are seen. You are heard. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are magic, Virgo baby. Go get up in it. And I will see y'all on the next one. Later. And we're going to clear it out.